Hello, today we're talking about personal finance and particularly we are talking about family planning. And the reason why I'm talking about this is today I read some news that now over the counter birth control pills are available to everyone. And I said now are available to everyone because in the past they were not available to everyone. You had to get a prescription from a doctor. Not everyone had that ability to go and get a prescription. And yes, so now you don't have to answer any questions. You don't have to give any excuses. You don't have to explain your personal life to anyone. You can go to a counter, buy them, pay for them, and walk out. So this may be a situation that arrive to many couples. Many people are living the regular day-to-day life. They have a sexual life. If you're an adult, this is quite normal and it's even recommended. More people are happier when they have a sexual life than when they do not have a sexual life. But regardless, by accident, you become pregnant, okay? So now this is the kind of thing that can really derail your personal life and your finances. Okay, maybe you were going to school and now you had to slow down your education because you had to take care of a baby. Maybe you are committed to your career, whether you are an entrepreneur or an employee, and you want to climb those corporate ladder steps as fast as possible, but now you have to slow down because you have a baby. So wow, I'm sorry for that. There is a storm right out here. But anyway, so this is the kind of thing that can derail your financial life. And now, what happens if you get pregnant? Well, if you get pregnant, you have two options. Option number one, you have to raise a child for the next 20 to 30 years. Or option number two, you have to get an abortion. Now, if you get an abortion, well, there are some states where abortions are legal, and also countries close to by, I mean, like Mexico and Canada, abortions are legal. So you can come here in Canada and get an abortion. I don't think there's any questions asked. You just have to pay the fees. Or if you are in one of those states where abortions are illegal, then you could even go to jail, and that's really is going to slow you down. It's going to screw up your personal and financial life. Now, imagine that you could prevent getting pregnant with an over-the-counter pill. Well, that solution is available now to all U.S. citizens. You can go to any drugstore or you can go online and just buy this pill. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Here is the announcement by the Food and Drug Administration. You can just go ahead and read it just by going to my website and looking for this link. And this drug is sold by this company called Perrigo. Let's check it out. And this is a company that sells all kind of over-the-counter medicines. And this is a company that have been in operation for 130 years. So they have been in the market for a while. They have a good reputation. Now, you may ask, well, is this safe? Well, let me tell you that this drug has been sold over the counter in over 100 different countries. The United States is a little bit behind because in the United States, for some reason, religious organizations and some politicians like to punish people for having sex. They think that having sex should be done only to procreate and you should never do it for fun. So they want to punish people who have sex, and of course they make it some outrageous penalties for getting pregnant. So anyway, so there are 100 different countries where this is already happening, and even in the United States, this drug has been approved since 1973. That is 50 years. So that's a long time. This drug has been proven to be safe, and it's only because politics and religious groups have opposed that this drug be sold over the counter. So that's why it's only after 50 years is now available to all U.S. citizens. So now, because it's an over-the-counter drug, most likely insurance companies will not pay for it. It is something that most people will have to pay out of pocket. So just keep that in mind. But the company Perrigo, they haven't disclosed their pricing, but they have said already that they will try to make it as affordable as possible. So this is great news, and as I mentioned before, it should be available in any convenience store, grocery stores, online, and it will be available to the public. It is not available right now, but it will be available during the first month of 2024. And wow, that's a big storm out there. Okay, so you may think that everyone should be happy about this, but the sad reality is that not everyone is happy. There are several religious organizations who are claiming that the pill is unsafe, that it should not be taken. There are so many side effects, so on and so forth. But I have just told you that the pill is safe, that people have been taking it already for over 50 years in the United States, and it's an over-the-counter drug in over 100 countries. And just to give emphasis that it is safe, a panel of FDA advisors said that more women were likely to be harmed physically, and this is my quote, and financially by an unplanned and unwanted pregnancy than any possible side effect that these drugs may have. Now, to put this into context, there are about 3 million, wow, 3 million, let's that fast, 3 million unintended pregnancies in the United States. So this is 3 million financial life that have been destroyed or derailed because they had an accident because they had a pregnancy that they were not planning. So now you have one more leverage in your life to planify whether you want to have a child now or in the future. And if you are in control of your own life, that could only be for the best. Thank you so much for listening. I'm sorry for the storm lightning out there. And I'll talk to you next time. Goodbye.